Look at all the barriers. I'll have to get out of here, but to show you the barriers they put up. For me, Chris and I made change, but the change went in the wrong direction. It's just crazy. Hi, Sherry.
Hi, Lisa.
Did you see all the change I caused? This is because of me. It went in the wrong direction.
Oh my.
They're trying to block the public.
Where are you playing this?
But I don't want to let them know. And there's a high person up in the Colorado government that emailed me yesterday. They're helping me. Look at this, is out of control. It's the government, out of control. So,
All right, can you say hi? That's Lisa.
oh, you guys,
This is Piper. This is
oh
Bodie.
hi, you guys are just as beautiful as she is. I love to see her in pink and blue. She looks the most beautiful in pink and
She's
blue.
got blue, pink.
Yeah.
Oh, we should have got.
You guys are all beautiful today.
Bye, honey.
I love you guys.
Good luck.
Thank you, sweetheart. Man, this is just crazy. Just crazy. Get my microphone on. I got a new mic. I never knew how to use it before. So we'll see. It's a new guy here. I don't know if he's from corporate, but look at this. Okay, I'll walk around. I wish Chris was here. I called him. I called Chris, but he's not available. So let me straighten my camera. So I don't even know if I can get out of this without lifting my tripod. I'll hit my camera on the ceiling. Sorry, you guys. So look at these barriers. This is Chris and I caused this. Christopher from Denver Metro Audits. And it says, must have a valid membership beyond this point. It's actually the scan point right there. It's where you can't go. And yeah, they're afraid of the public. This is government out of control. Look at this. They're afraid of the public, afraid of the people. We pay the taxes here. This is our rec center.
Yeah, Lisa, you can't film other people. They need to give you consent.
I will give you mine for $500.
So you can film us. You're more than welcome, but any person, any of our patrons, you're not allowed to film.
Okay, well.
You have to sign a consent form for you.
Okay. Nicole, are you aware of the First Amendment?
You're totally welcome here, Lisa.
Are you around? I'm asking you a question.
I'm telling you, you're welcome.
No, do you know the First Amendment? You just gave me a directive, and I'm asking you. The First Amendment says freedom of press. This is a public space. I can record here. This is government out of control right here. Yeah.
Unless you get approval from my supervisor.
Right, and I'm asking you, do you know the First Amendment? Okay, nothing goes above it. You can't write a policy above the First Amendment. You should learn the law.
Got it. You're welcome to film, Lisa. You just can't film our patrons.
You don't know the law. Well, then call the police. Noel, call the police.
How you doing today?
Good. How are you?
I'm doing good, thanks. Good to see you. I just want to let you know you're welcome to stay in our lobby. You're welcome to film.
It's recording. It's not film.
Our customers also have the right to not be recorded or to not be put on social media, okay, because it makes them feel uncomfortable. Okay?
Is that against the law?
You have a nice day, all right? Enjoy
Why
the
won't
lobby.
you talk to me, Sam?
Hey, would you mind just stepping aside so that we're not blocking traffic?
There's no one walking through. Can you identify yourself?
My name's Seth. I work for Parks and Recreation. And we're just going to ask
What's
that
your
you
last
step
name?
to the side so that folks can
Is there anyone walking through right now?
There's people right here.
Okay, is he walking right here?
I'm just asking.
You're blocking the way more than I am.
I'm just asking that
You're blocking the way. Seth, you're blocking the space. But there's no one there.
there isn't now. So
Right.
do you understand what my expectation is?
Do you understand the First Amendment?
So the First
Do you
Amendment-
understand the First Amendment?
doesn't have anything to do with blocking people's entrance or exit.
Am I blocking anyone?
No, I'm just.
Did I block anyone?
I've communicated the expectation.
Okay,
so my
make sure your
expectation is that you
shoes are
follow.
tied.
Alright?
Don't eat
Thank
yellow
you.
snow. Don't run with scissors. These people are out of control. Look at these barriers. Look at the barriers. The government. And Noel says, I can't record people in public. This is like a park. Hey, you guys, how are you? Good. I got to make sure. It's always good to see you guys. I almost didn't recognize you, Gary, without your hat. Yeah, I'm the troublemaker.
Oh, that's okay.
I'm going to try to get back here again.
Thank you.
Got to get back there.
I'm just gonna ask that you not be behind the table.
Okay, it's public.
No, this is public. This.
Call the police.
Okay.
Call the police.
We're asking that you not be behind the tables.
I'm asking you, tie your shoes, don't eat yellow snow, don't run with scissors.
Okay, we are going to call the police and,
Okay.
and so that they can move you from behind the table. because
Okay,
that's-
please do. 911, go ahead and call them. Look at them.
I'm just curious, what is your point?
They banned me for a year.
And what is the reasoning
I posted a video on my YouTube channel.
about?
It was a video.
Was it negative or positive?
What? The First Amendment says people can record in public without, yeah.
For instance, in
The-
California, because
Well, this is Colorado.
same laws
No,
here.
they are
Oh,
not.
You need my consent to film me right now.
No, you
If
don't.
I see that on any public thing, you're going to make sure I own your camera, your cameraman, and I'm going to own your car. That's illegal. I'm going to bring you I'm going to bring you for your own best interest to not do that. You really are just crazy.
I know
Now,
the.
if you got me on there, she's just maybe just making a point of insanity. Something happened along the way for her to film this to where she feels
It's
a victim.
recording. It's not
A
film.
victim. Why would you feel a victim? You know the rules. You know the game. Take down the video. Who cares? What'd you get? Maybe 4,000 people to look at it? What did you accomplish?
250,000.
What did you accomplish with it?
It's freedom of the press.
So you're doing it out of the cause of freedom of the press. That's it?
First Amendment.
Oh, girl, there's no freedom of the press. Everything you see is controlled by the Illuminati. Trust me on this.
So they're calling the police. Because I'm standing in public behind the table. A barrier they put up. And they say, oh, you can't record patrons. Wish Chris was here. Christopher, my buddy. They're out of control. Look at the barriers. You know, someone can't even go up and ask a question now. We own this rec center. Isn't that just crazy? They are total insanity. Insane. This will be the fourth time they called the police on me. Fourth time. They want me to stand in the aisle so that they can say, oh, you're blocking customers. So when I go behind the table, they're like, oh, you can't stand back there. This is totally out of the way. This is in the lobby, the public lobby. Police last week said we could be here. They told Sam, leave me alone. So last week, I had just a printout of what John Martinez messaged me. He said I'm mentally unstable and that I'm going to be forced to leave Denver. And then he messaged me. I didn't have the message. I printed it out now, though. This is the exchange. Try to get this up. Put in here. So Martinez wrote me, this person is a public liability. And I clicked on his profile. He just started this channel 44 minutes before he trolled me. And I wrote, and there's no content. And I wrote, who's afraid of the truth light? Noelle is totally misinformed. You can't control.
This is what we used to do in the campaign.
Oh, look at this guy. This guy's crazy. It's crazy. Total insanity. This is your government, out of control. Abuse of power.
I do want to talk. She's filming me. She didn't block me out.
File a complaint, sir.
Oh no. I'm going to find out. Can I have her address so I can send a letter from a lawyer? She has me on field hours. Anything could be misconstrued.
So he just asked Sam Benavides if he can have my address, and he nodded yes. You nodded yes when he asked for my address. You nodded yes. You better not give my private information out, Sam.
She's scared. I'm not paying CC. She's scared.
So that man asked for my, hey, how are you, sir? Nice to see you. Thanks for your support. They're going to call the cops on me again.
What?
It'll be the 4th time they try to trespass me in public.
Good morning.
How are you?
I was the very first person in the very first rec center ever here.
Wow.
Back in 1970.
Wow.
I'm probably the only living one left.
It's good that you worked out that much. Exercise is so important for us.
I'm 78 years old and I still have 20/20 vision.
Wow. See, I need readers now.
I quit eating meat in 1975.
Wow.
I quit drinking alcohol in
Good for you.
1986. Those two things changed my body. And,
You look great.
I'm still there. I
Yeah.
have 3 broken ribs last year.
Oh.
2 of them.
Was that from a fall or?
I fell in the middle of Evans in a brand new suit, brand new shoes. And,
Oh my gosh.
A guy in a car and a guy in a truck saw me fall. They saved my life. They shot over the middle of the street and stopped the semi from.
Oh my gosh. You know, sometimes the heaven sends us angels and they help us.
2 months later, a guy shoved me off of the sidewalk into a job site. I broke another rib.
Oh my gosh, sir.
This one was getting better, and then a Englewood policeman that we did not like each other at all.
Oh.
He grabbed my arm and twisted it twice. Had he done it the 3rd time, I would have killed him.
I'm so sorry.
I'm okay.
Yeah, you look good.
I'm
And you're smiling, you're enjoying life.
I am. You know what? This arm is keeping me from actually starting to work again. They've told me, well, you're 78, you're retired, you're this and that. And I'm thinking, Anyway, what's your name?
Lisa. Lisa, L-I-S-A.
Lisa.
Lisa, just L-I-S-A.
Oh, Lisa.
Lisa.
I'm John B.
Oh, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. And,
Yeah, they're going to call the police on me for the 4th time.
calling the police on you?
Yeah. They don't like me.
They don't like you?
No.
Are you a bad girl?
Well, it depends on your perspective. Everything's perspective. If you are working for Denver Parks and Recs, I'm exposing corruption in Denver Parks and Recs. They're ignorant of the First Amendment. They don't think there's any freedom of speech. They don't think there's any freedom of the press. This is actually public space, and it's like being in the park. And you can record people in public space. All these barriers they put up, this is because of me. So, Noelle, she used to be super nice. She's very misinformed. She said people have to sign a consent form for me to record their images. And people are recorded all the time on TVs. There's 20 cameras in here. And no one signed a consent for those cameras. And anyone can pull that video. It's a taxpayer-funded video. And anyone can pull that video and put it wherever they want. And there are 20 cameras in here. You better not give my information out, Sam.
I'm going to go
You'll be
do my
hearing from my
work
lawyer.
for a while.
If he gets my information, I am suing the rec center. He was saying I want her information, and Sam was naughty. And then they went around the corner. God, they are out of control. Doxing me. They're going to send people to my house to harass me. Insanity. The government, out of control. They told me to stand out of this aisle, and then I go behind the table. Oh, you can't stand there because it's out of the way. That's why. They're just so out of control. So this is John Martinez. So there's no, I immediately clicked on his profile. He started at 44 minutes before he started trolling me. And he said, my name is Hey, Would You Blow Me? Oh, I was spelling it with an E. Now I see it's an A. Hey, would you blow me? That's a government employee messaging me that. Can you believe it? Hi, how are you? Good. They're calling the cops on me again. I'm a criminal. Don't talk to me. I think that's another non-member that walks and uses the restroom. Because they're public restrooms. So Joel and Clark, he messaged me. Well, you know, I spoke at the PRAB meeting, and he cut me off twice, called me a liar in a public meeting. And you know, Jolin's never emailed me since June 4th, 2024, after I said I was disabled and elderly. These guys are so out of control. Look at that Sam. Noelle used to be nice too. So misinformed. Then you ask him a question. Do you know the First Amendment? They never answer you. Straighten out a little. Let's go like this. There we go. Bye, John. And then if they dox me, I am going to sue. So I attended the PRAB meeting March 12th, Parks and Recs Advisory Board. And Jolin cut me off twice. And then he called me a liar. He said I tell lies. Basically called me a liar in the meeting. recorded public forum, limited public forum, like this is limited public forum. And they have hard paper copies. If you want a paper copy, you can get one from the front. Just at the front desk here. Ask them for a paper copy. Ask them for a paper copy. I have to help them. Criminals. So, you know, Jolan interrupted me twice, called me a liar. And so I emailed him. You know, he never emailed me since June 4th. This is his first email since June 4th, after the March 12th PRAB meeting. And I wrote him, I go, I only have 3 minutes to speak, and you can speak for 30 or more at the end. You violated my First Amendment freedom of speech. Please wait until after I speak, and then you can call me all the names in the world. But allow me my 3 minutes uninterrupted. Just because you don't like my speech doesn't mean you can take my First Amendment. Outrageous. And Jolan wrote back, Lisa, there are rules for decorum for speaking in the PRAB meeting. If you violate those rules, I will step in to remind you of them. As long as you follow the rules, I will not interrupt. So then I wrote, wow, this is the first email you sent me since June 4th, 2024. Can you send me the rules so I can write my speech where you will not interrupt me again? How can I follow rules I've never seen? I thought I had a First Amendment constitutional right. My email. And then he wrote, we use the same rules as the Denver City Council for open public comment. See below. Then I wrote, strange, because this is the same speech I read at the Denver City Council public comments, March 3rd, 2025, and no one stopped me. So that just proves that I shouldn't have been interrupted. And then I looked on the website for PRAB, public speaking. And of course, Jolan's gaslighting me again. Always gaslighting me, lying to me, thinks I'm stupid because I'm elderly disabled. And this is what he said they follow as Denver City Council.
Just like keep an eye out, maybe it will reappear. You guys have a great day. Thanks for being here. I'll see you around.
Hi, Mike. Hi, Jeff.
So I have to ask my
Hi, Jeff.
kids.
Oh, there's Mike. Yeah, they're going to call the cops on me again. 4th time. Will you visit me in jail, Jeff? Bring me a file and a cake. Thank you. This is a pickleball people. So I printed out the bylaws, Denver Parks and Recreation Advisory Board. Last page. Number 8, V11. Cases involve questions of preliminary procedures not covered herein are Robert's Rules of Order, revised editions, shall govern. So they don't use the Denver City Council. I couldn't find that anywhere in this document. What they use are written in here, and then they use the Robert Rules of Order. So he gaslit me. Who's the liar now, Jolan? Who's the liar now? Because you told me that PRAB uses the same talking, public forum, public comments as the Denver City Council, and that's not true. It's too bad Noel is so misinformed. She's such a nice person. Well, was, I guess. It's not nice now that she violates my rights. You see, they're all hiding back there. So crazy. Hi, Karen. Good. Well, I've been banned for a year. I posted a video to my YouTube channel, so they suspended me for a year. And they're calling the cops. It'll be the 4th time they called the police on me. But the police came last week and they were like, you can be here, leave her alone. But, you know, they're trying to intimidate me. All these barriers are because of me. I'm causing change, but it's going in the wrong direction. I appreciate though. I'll be back. Yeah, they can't keep me out. I love those guys. So these are the Robert's Rules of Order. This is the last page. And it says, the public has the right to make critical and harsh comments. And I wasn't disrupting the meeting, my 3 minutes. I was just talking. And Jolin stopped me because he doesn't like the content of my speech. And that's just crazy. So, those are rules. I was adhering to the time limit. I timed my speech. It was 2 minutes, 50 seconds. But then when he interrupted me, he threw me off. Hi. So, it's just insanity. So I hope the cops show up. I'm going to call the police, they said. If I get a letter, that guy, I'm suing the department if they dox me. This is just crazy. Let me get over here. I'm going to hide. There's Sam hiding back there. Noelle. Afraid of the camera. Afraid of the camera. It's so sad. All these barriers up so that people can't even get to the front desk to ask a question. And we pay for this rec center. We pay their salaries. Came out in force today, that Seth. I wasn't even going to come here today, but I came in to use the restrooms and saw the barriers, so I came back. And yeah, Sam's hiding again. He's real terrified of the camera. Won't answer any questions I ask him. Oh, there's Monty. I love you, Monty. He's my favorite. Hey, Monty, I've been texting you and I haven't heard back from you. Oh, he can't hear. His hearing aids. There's my buddy, Jim. Hi, Jim.
Hey, what's up?
They're calling the cops on me again.
Oh no, I'll come visit you.
Bring me a file, a cake with a file in it.
I'll bring it here.
Thank you. So, they're doxing me. Look, they hide. So crazy. That Sam, so terrified. Noelle's terrified of the camera too. She used to be really nice. So, you know, when I came in the morning, her eyes got really big and she ran away. Just like Sam. I guess I'm enemy of the state. Look at the barriers. And he told me stay out of the pathway, but they don't want me back here. This is part of the lobby. I can 100% be here. The police said you can be there. They want me to stand behind those barriers, these barriers, so that I can't record them. So there's Chris. There's Chris. Hey, Chris.
Hey.
They're calling the cops on me again.
Oh, geez.
Good luck.
Thank you, Chris. Always good to see you. I love him. He's a great guy. Everyone's super nice. Seth. He wouldn't really identify. He just gave me his first name. So I work for the rec center. They're supposed to give their first, last name, and their position. But no one ever identifies. Hi, how are you? I'm doing well. Thanks for asking. So, the public restrooms. The front. There's Ed and Bill. I love those guys too. Hi, Bill. I'm back.
What happened?
Well, they're going to call the cops for the 4th time.
Wait a minute. What happened last time?
Well, the cops came and they said,
I remember.
she can be here. Leave her alone. And then that's why they put all these barriers up, because of me. And he told me, he's like, you can't be in that walkway. So I came back here. He goes, you can't be back there. I go, this is a public lobby. I can be here.
It all started with the video.
What? When I recorded the public meeting?
Yeah.
It's a First Amendment right.
What did they say?
Well, they suspended me for 3 months for recording a public meeting.
Yeah.
But then I posted a video on my YouTube channel, and they suspended me for a year for posting a video. Isn't that crazy? I can post a video on my YouTube channel.
Why do they say they can do that?
Because they're out of control. Look at these barriers. These barriers are up because of me. They think that, oh, we can force her to be in the walkway. Then we can tell her, you're in the walkway. So then I came back here. And they're like, you can't be back there. I go, this is part of the lobby.
When you record a video
Uh-huh.
of a meeting here,
It's called First Amendment freedom of the press. It's a constitutional right.
what do they call
They said I violated the code of conduct. But nothing's higher than the Constitution. All our rights. We have the First Amendment, freedom of speech, freedom of religion. Yeah, and that's the top. No policy can be written over it. No law can be written over it. And they write a policy, and then they throw it at me and say, well, this is our policy. I said, I still have freedom of the speech, freedom of press. So it's just government out of control. You know. Thank you, Ed, for your support. I'm going to be back soon. I want to tell you something. I don't want it on camera. Oh, I have my microphone.
Yeah, good idea.
And then someone really high up in Colorado government, they emailed me yesterday. We're on your side. We're going to help you. You have our office of support. Email us. We'll help you. And he sent me a bunch of links. And he goes, follow these links. And he's really high up. So there's...
All for a game of pickleball.
Well, it's freedom of speech. And
Oh, it's a higher color.
it's
That.
constitutional. It's all our rights. We're all born with these rights.
So you're thinking the Constitution is above pickleball.
Well, maybe just a little bit.
All right. Well, have a good weekend.
All right, I love seeing you, Bill. You're the best player here. I always say, I hope I can play like Bill when I'm 80, but I don't play with like you now. So, see ya. He's so sweet. These guys are hiding. Look at they hide. They're cowards. Oh my God. He's telling that person there, I'm sorry you have to go through this. What a hardship. You know, people are crazy. You have people that don't know the Constitution trying to explain to members, well, there's nothing we can do. We tried. Wish I could get Sam. I know Impact Media, they have those microphones that you can get conversations way away from you. I need to get one of those. So, oh, he said, huh?
Where did you get your shirt?
I got it on, it's a YouTube channel called Long Island Audit. And his name's Sean Reyes. He's a First Amendment auditor. And if you go on his YouTube channel and go merchandise. That's where I got it.
So say again what it is again. YouTube.
It's Long Island Audit.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. You know, only older people.
April 5. You know what's happening April 5?
No, I don't.
No.
I don't have television.
Well, Indivisible is organizing stuff nationally, but there's going to be demonstrations all over the United States, huge ones, and it's going to be at the Capitol on April 5th. I don't know why they're not getting out information. I mean,
Well, I don't have television, so I miss a lot of stuff. Oh, you're like the only third person I met in my life that doesn't have a television.
Well, I don't waste of time, but I mean, I read the newspapers and everything.
Yeah.
Indivisible. Can you remember Indivisible?
Yes,
One
yes.
Nation, Indivisible.
Well, I'm recording. I'll get it and I'll look it up
Indivisible
and I'll go out.
There's multiple groups in Denver and all over Colorado. It's all of the United States.
And-
And they are the main organizer of.
And this, I have my friend's YouTube channel. He has 250,000 subscribers, so we'll put it on there.
Long Island
Audit.
It should be everywhere. So
Yes.
but go on to Indivisible. It's all the activities.
And I'm Lisa.
Yeah.
Nice to meet you. Oh, so I wanted to show you guys. Look at my shirt. Oh, see, I can't. I think you can see it. I'm not sure because I'm on the back of my camera now. So it's Resist Tyranny, and I got it on. Sean Reyes's website, Long Island Audit, and I wear it. Only older people comment, and they're like, "I love your shirt." And I really haven't had any young people say they loved it, but I was wearing it at Gates, and the Y in Tyranny was like folded over. And a guy sitting next to me, he goes, "Are you against trannies?" I go, "No." And he goes, "Well, your shirt says resist trannies." And I said, "Oh," and I pulled it straight. I said, "Resist tyranny." So you got to be careful, you know, that you wear it broad in your shoulders or people will think you're against trannies. So, and I'm not. Anyway. Oh, and so Sam was saying that we edit the videos to make them look bad. I don't edit the videos. I don't edit. I just cut out dead space. They make themselves look bad by being ignorant of the First Amendment. They're government out of control. You know, Sam's never had a conversation with me. I've asked him many times, can we talk? Just won't talk to me. He's afraid of the camera. This guy out here just walked by and Sam was saying, "Oh, I'm so sorry you have to go through this being recorded in public." There's 20 cameras in here. 20 cameras. And anyone could pull that video. Public owns it. And anyone could pull that video and put it anywhere. They have no control. So it's okay for the government to record, but it's not good for the people to record. Hi. And I do get a lot of support. And Sam, he's hiding behind that. And they thought that this could stop us. I wish Christopher, Denver Metro Audits, could be here. Hi, how are you?
Good, how are you?
Oh, wait, let me get you. So, how's it going today?
It's going good. How about you?
Good. And you're
Josh. We talked before.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you listened to me, you know, that Carrier, she interrupted me. And I had to say on video, or last time, Josh was a lot better because you did listen. You listened to me. Look at your stop and listening. Carrier just walked by me. Hey, Monty. So you just call the cops because, you know, I'm not going to listen to you.
Okay. Can I ask you one favor?
Yeah.
If you don't want to, then you don't. But I would ask if you come out from the tables, if you want to stand over here. Okay?
But do you see how they put these barriers up for me? And he came out, and Seth, he was standing right here, and he kept saying, "No, there's no one around." He's,
Seth or Sam? Sorry.
oh, it's that Seth right there.
Oh, okay.
And he was like, don't block the walkway. And he's standing right there. I go, well, there's no one coming by. Well, don't block the walkway. And he's blocking the walkway. So to not block the walkway, I came back here.
Okay.
And then they're like, oh, you can't be there either.
Okay.
It's like, well, I'm out of the way. So this is better. And this whole place is the lobby. It's not the lobby starts at the table, stops at the table. This to the wall is the lobby.
Would you mind making that accommodation for me?
Well, don't you think I'll be in the way of that hand sanitizer? See, I think they're going to try to say, oh, you're in the way. You have to leave now. So, and they put those barriers up because they don't want me to record them. So that's why I'm here, to get the government employees.
You can record me all you want.
No.
I've never asked you.
These guys are hiding.
Oh,
Josh, you've been very
I see
nice.
what you're saying.
I think you're great, Josh, and I appreciate you guys. Just walk by. Just walk by. You're not.
Good.
And they're giving me directives like, oh, you can't record the patrons. So we have. I told you the First Amendment last time, and we have freedom of the press, and this is public, and you can record in public all you want. This is like being in the park, and people record out there all the time. And they write a policy. They said, oh, you can't record patrons. That's a policy. Okay, nothing's higher than the First Amendment. You can't even write a law. And James Madison wrote it in 1700s. And it's never been challenged. It's never been changed. And nothing's above the freedom of speech, freedom of the press. You can't write a policy over the Constitution. And that's what they're telling me. Oh, you can't record people in public. You know, they tried to trust me in public 3 times. And the cop, you weren't here last time, but last week the cop, Officer Sanders, he came here and he did a thorough investigation because...
was it D3 again? Sorry, I didn't mean
yeah, it's always... No, I appreciate... Josh, you're very nice. Josh, I have to say, out of the Rangers, you were the nicest. Carrier and I can't remember that other guy. They wouldn't even talk to me, just like Sam never talks to me. This guy, I try to talk to him, walks away. I pay their salaries. I'm the boss. I am in charge of them. But, you know, it's public service. You're the only one that realizes, oh, I need to talk to the public. They pay my salary. And so, Dan...
I think the police officers have also been very respectful.
Well, Danos was going to write me a criminal trespass for standing in public, but I go to court, it would be dismissed.
Okay.
But Officer Sandos, he investigated like 30 minutes, and then he finally told Sam, she can be here, leave her alone. And then I come in, and of course, Sam comes up, and he comes up. They don't listen to the police. You know, the police said she can be in here, leave her alone. And then immediately they come up to me. So he is probably sent by, did John Martinez sent you? Who sent you today?
Lisa, can I finish talking to you? Do you mind?
Oh, well, let me just, okay, go ahead.
So the table, did you move the table? I'm just asking.
No.
Okay. Can I ask you to, like,
Yeah, you can ask.
Can you move over to
I just want to stay out of the way so they can't say I'm in the way.
Okay.
That's the reason.
Well, I'm just trying to, you know, accommodate
Yeah,
both
you are.
situations, right?
I know you have bosses you have to answer to. But see, look, if I stand right there, I'm kind of blocked.
He's great.
But I know if I stand there, I'm kind of blocking him. I can't block that hand sanitizer. They'll say, oh, you're blocking the trash. You know, these are traps set up for me.
Oh, I don't know about that.
Oh, well, then why did they do all this? This is because of me and Christopher, Denver Metro Audits that came last week.
Yeah.
This is all because of us.
Okay. Well, let me talk to them.
Yeah, go ahead.
And then I'll come back and talk to you for a little bit.
Yeah, but you should call the police. Let's get it over.
I'm not going to call them.
Oh, well, he will.
Okay. All right.
You're not going to call the cops on me again, Sam? 4th time? Oh, they all got radios. Just crazy. It's just crazy. I wasn't even going to come in today. I walked the park and I used the restrooms. And then I saw these barriers. So I had to come back, but I can't stay long because I have an appointment. Hi, how are you? You could just walk by. You won't be on camera. And look at where it is, like the scan point. Hardly anyone can go up there and answer any questions. They have 2 scan points too, by the way. There's one on that raised desk part. They don't want me back here because they don't want me recording the front desk. And even Noel said, oh, you can record us all you want behind those barriers. They can't even get the barriers close enough. There's a gap there. Probably tape paper up there. It's just how scared they are of the public. And transparency, that's what they're afraid of. Transparency. They just make themselves look bad. I wish I could talk to that Seth, but he's not going to come out here. There's Noelle, afraid. She's going to go hide. This is crazy. See if I can get her. She's back there, hiding. How can she do her job? She can't even be on camera. She's leaving. She's hiding. She's getting her coat. I think she's going to leave. I feel uncomfortable. I need the day off. I feel uncomfortable. Lana, I love her, from J-Town Press. Recently, she was in the post office and they kept saying, you're making people feel uncomfortable. She's like, oh my gosh. Oh my. I'm so sorry. One guy, he wrote on it on my YouTube. He goes, you're really making me uncomfortable. And I said, I apologize. I'm so sorry. I hope you feel better. And then he messaged back, oh, it was just gas. So if people do feel uncomfortable, they should maybe see if it's gas. You know, the least used rec center, I haven't been to all of them, but I know that La Familia is hardly ever used. And it's just sad that Noelle doesn't understand the First Amendment and that she thinks the policy is above the Constitution. You know, constitutional law was the first law of our land. It was written by James Madison in, I think, I have to look at the day, 17 something. And he wrote the Bill of Rights, the Declaration of Independence. And that's the top, that's the first course they teach in law school, constitutional law, because it was the first law of our land. And it's never been challenged. It's never been altered. I'll just walk by.
Okay.
No one will notice you guys. You're very beautiful today, though. So, anyway. So constitutional law is the first law, the course they teach in law school. And it's strange. Most people don't know our rights. They're our rights. They're not my rights. They're not your rights. They're all our rights. And we were born with them. And I didn't really know my rights until I started watching First Amendment auditors. And I mentioned before, first one I ever watched was Long Island Audit, Sean Reyes. Second one I think I watched was Auditing Erie County, Dan. And then I watched J-Town Press. And then I discovered Denver Metro Audits. And I saw Sweet Tea and Reagan. And then I watch, I think it's NH Press now, and that's Mark. And I think the best auditor video I've ever seen was Dan auditing Erie County. You should look on his YouTube and look at these videos. And it's when the police officer hit the Amish buggy. And he pulled all the body cam. He edited it all together. And to me, that was the best video I've ever seen. It was amazing. And the cop admits on body cam when his supervisor showed up and asked him what happened. And he was speeding along a dark road looking at his computer. And he said that. And then supervisor said, don't say any more, because the body cam was on and caught it. And then immediately they say, we need to look, make sure there was a light on the buggy, because they want to blame the Amish. And there was. They pulled the dash cam from the police cruiser, and there was a light on the back of the buggy. And the sad part is you know, their horse broke legs, and they were asking repeatedly to put the horse down because the horse was suffering. It took them a long time, but then they finally did. That's to me, the saddest part of the video. But horse was in pain, and the cop was crying, and he said, my wife has horses. He didn't cry about the humans that were hurt. And I know it's traumatic, but he made the mistake. Why are they looking at their computer while they're driving, especially at night on a dark road? It's just, and then that was the best video I've ever seen. It was amazing. And then there's a lot of good ones from recently, even from Lana J-Town. She has a really good ones. Hey, Sheila.
Oh, online.
You don't even want to say hello to me?
Yeah, I'm late.
Oh, I'm sorry. I love you. That was my sister-in-law. Oh, she gave me a kiss. They support me, my sister and brother-in-law.